Hi, my name is Qin Xiaojie. I'm a psychotherapist. In my last video, episode 9, I talked about 3 client traits that explain why therapy doesn't work. Today, here are another 4 reasons associated with the client that contribute to the failure of therapy. First, you have low will of seeking professional help. You don't believe in therapy, or you do not want to openly share about your thoughts, feelings with a therapist. You come to see a therapist only because you're forced to be here by your spouse or parents. You do not feel comfortable exposing yourself in the session, and you might even lie to the therapist. If that's you, I challenge you to engage in the process and test your thoughts and beliefs, disbeliefs in regards to therapy. Second, you expect your therapist to read your mind. Therapists are not mind readers. We do not know what you think unless you tell us. When I try to understand a client's feelings and thoughts, it means that I'm simply making educated assumptions all the time. That's why, as a therapist, I tell my clients that I think what they are feeling and thinking. When I get it wrong, it puts me at ease when my client can tell me what they really think and feel. 3, you shop around too much and you cannot commit to one therapist. If you don't feel like he's the right therapist, shopping around is a good idea. However, it's important to give yourself a limit on the number of therapists that you shop around for. There's no perfect therapist. I'd like to invite you to reflect on your shopping habits. Do you tend to spend too much time finding the perfect item even when you feel mentally exhausted? Do you tend to regret your choices regardless of how much energy you spend on making it? In that case, the antidote is to manage your expectations and ask yourself one question. Can I walk one step ahead with this therapist? If the answer is yes, it's good to commit to the therapist for a period of time before moving on to other therapists. When you do feel the need to digress, observe that urge in the form of thoughts and feelings. You do not need to always act on that urge. Number 4, you expect change overnight, or you are not ready to put in consistent hard work for yourself over a period of time. The progression in therapy process starts with self-awareness. I support my clients to understand the linkage amongst their behaviors, thoughts, emotions, and physiological reactions. Sometimes we're unpacking key life events. The second step is to break the circle that clients get stuck in. It requires you to put in the effort to behave differently from what you are comfortable with, or actively test your hypothesis by doing something that scares you, frustrates you, or challenges you. All of this takes a lot of hard work, and it involves taking it one step after another over a period of time. I think of psychotherapy as rehabilitations for the mind joints and muscles that are torn or not properly aligned. I often give my clients homework so they can stay engaged in therapeutic activities that could help them to recover faster and become mentally more resilient. Those who are determined and consistent in their efforts are the ones whose lives change for the better. I hope this video gave you some ideas of what you can do if you recognize these are your traits. Of course, there are factors associated with this therapist that make a therapy unsuccessful. Finding the right therapist is equally important. You can check out my videos on the budget of therapist credentials in my previous episodes, and I hope those will be helpful to you. If you think my videos are helpful, click like, share it, and heart it. Have you booked a therapy session today?